Welcome to the Federal. In our studios today we have with us cricketer Sharda. Sharda was formerly with the Tamil Nadu cricket team and she is now a full-fledged professional cricketer, getting herself trained to go to the next stage as far as professional cricket is concerned. Welcome to our studios.
Well, thank you.
Do you think it's a fair comparison to compare women's IPL with men's IPL?
No, I think it is unfair as of now because women's cricket is still in a very, very developing stage. So it has not reached where the men's level IPL is right now. So it's just a new, you can say WIPL is just a newborn baby, whereas the men's IPL is an adult. So it's just not fair comparing both because the women's cricket is a different league altogether.
Yeah, but this time the format also has changed. We have three teams. We have the Velocity, we have Supernova. These three teams they're going to form a round robin and then they, so which is an improvement over last year.
Definitely, yeah, it is definitely because the last match was just a one-off match and it was an unofficial match as well. Now we have three teams participating at a sort of single leg tournament. But it's still in the developing stage, I can say, because all the teams get to play 2 matches and the finalists get to play 1 more each. It's an experience all in itself for the youngsters, for the Indian young domestic players and as well as the national players who are already in the selectors' radar. So it is very important for the Indian women to just capitalize on this tournament. But it is just the starting. I think it's an evolution in itself. It still has areas to develop.
Yeah, for example, one thing which definitely was observed is, especially under lights, could you say that our cricketers' performance was not as good as, probably, I know it's an unfair comparison, but yeah, comparing with, say, Australian cricketers or the British English cricketers. I remember, I think the last match we saw a lot of drop catches under the light, 113, 112, that's the score. Is it, why do you think something like that is happening?
See, because it's the exposure. The Indian women have not played a lot of cricket under lights. So under lights it's a different ball game altogether. The ball swings a bit more and when you try to take catches, it's not the same when you do it on a day match. So it shows that we haven't had enough matches under the lights, whereas the English cricketers and the Australian cricketers, they have had a series of Ashes under lights. So they have some better experience when compared to the Indian women. But still this, anyways, you need to have a start somewhere. So probably the World Cup that's happening next year in Australia, it is having a lot of day-night matches. So that was one of the main reasons why this women's IPL, this WIPL had a lot of 7:30 start matches.
Correct.
So you still have scope of improvement and that's the reason why many catches were dropped, because the women are just not used to catching the ball under the lights.
So with more exposure and more practice,
definitely, yeah, with more games and more home games, they should go and play away games also. Playing more games will definitely help to improve every aspect of the game.
How is the domestic cricket scene in India for women, and how do you think, are we doing well? Can we do better? And how could we compete and have world-class players out of our domestic cricket system?
Yeah, see, the WIPL is an example of that. So how much ever a talented player you are, you need an arena to perform. So I feel the women's IPL, it's an excellent initiative by the BCCI. They have given a very good platform for the national as well as the domestic youngsters to set foot probably into the selectors' radar. If you see the women's IPL matches, a few youngsters like Harleen Deol and Shefali Verma, a 15-year-old kid, has done exceedingly well at the WIPL level. So players like these can be recognized around India or on the selectors' radar quite easily through tournaments like the WIPL. So as I said, it's a very good initiative and probably BCCI it might have an extended version of the tournament next year also. So, if tournaments like these help the women to bring the best out of them.
Next year we are having the World T20 for women. How is India's preparation for that, and what do you think are our chances as far as this tournament is concerned?
Yeah, see, preparations as of now are very good. So, the WIPL has helped a lot of players like Smriti Mandhana, Harmanpreet Kaur, and youngsters like Harleen Dion to come up with very good performances. And these people, they are very crucial to Team India's chances in the World T20, because the last World T20 we came up to the semi-finals and we lost to England, which was quite a phenomenal effort. And this year we need to work upon things which we felt that we were short at the last World T20, things such as fielding and batting more aggressively. So, I am sure the team and the NCA camp, they are working towards that, and I feel it will all come in place and we will have a really good shot at the World T20 next year.
And particularly from Tamil Nadu, where do you think, what advice would you give probably for girls who are looking to take up professional cricket as a career, or would you at all, or any specific advice you have for that?
Yeah, see, the only thing is there is no field which is associated with men or women. Nowadays, everything is a level playing field. So, whatever you take, even if it's cricket or even if it's a sport, probably not, I wouldn't say this as advice, probably I would like to say this to them as a friend. So, be confident, just be confident in whatever you do, and just have faith in your ability. So, whatever happens, just stay focused and do not change your dreams or aspirations for anyone or anything else. So, that's the only thing, focus and discipline.
Thank you very much, Sharda. Wish you all the best, and please do watch the women's IPL also, and do support women's cricket in India, do track all these matches. So, thank you once again.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're watching The Federal.